Hey, welcome back to Matt again. My name is Rampage and this is Gaming News. This article is GDC 2015, Nvidia unveils its Titan X GPU. Now, Nvidia haven't really given any specs to the device, apart from it will have, or as far as this article reads anyway, 12 gigs of frame buffer and 8 billion transistors. That's all good and great. But are you going to hide the segmented memory this time around, or are you going to be upfront about it? That's more of the issue now that I have with Nvidia, because with the issues with the GTX 970, I'm not really willing to trust them yet. And 8 billion transistors, that means absolutely fucking nothing to me. Like, yes, it's a big ass number, but what's the CUDA core like? What's the clock speed going to be? What's the actual performance of the fucking card, But they never want to release any of this stuff. They don't even want to give us the bus for the card. And I assume it's going to be on Maxwell, like Maxwell architecture. But why are you still releasing a Titan with a fucking reference cooler? Why? It's stupid. I just, why? You're going to spend probably anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 on a GPU that's going to be a fucking reference design. I don't know about you, but I ain't spending that kind of money on a GPU that's a fucking reference design. Sorry, but I'm just not having it. Like, it seems like a very stupid idea, regardless of whether you water cool it. That's all good and great. If you've got the fucking cash to do that, great. But for people that would just want one GPU that can fucking play all the games at really high visuals, maybe at above 1080p, I'd fucking hope so, depending on how much the graphics card costs, but the cooler is a reference cooler? Now, if you don't know what a reference cooler is, essentially it's that fucking blow-up design cooler, and like, it keeps getting better every year, don't get me wrong, but I just don't really see myself buying one. Like, if I did have that kind of money to buy one graphics card that would last me a while and I could play most games, I still wouldn't buy it, simply because I don't want to water cool a graphics card like that. If I had the money, I would, but chances are I wouldn't. Like, if I was spending 1,000 to 1,500 on a card, I don't want it to be a reference design. I don't want it to be a reference card at all. Yeah, I get it. You're showing a reference design cooler at GDC, but will you actually allow non-reference designs for that card? Because the last Titan you never did. You never allowed any of the vendors to have a pre-installed aftermarket cooler, but Gigabyte took it upon themselves to add the aftermarket cooler within the box, which was a cool idea, because that was good. That was a good idea. I don't know why no other vendors did it, but Gigabyte did it, and it worked good. But an actual reference design? Again? I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, the reference design cooler has been the exact same for as long as I can remember. It was the exact same fucking thing for the 500 series. I'm actually going to show you. Hold on. This is a reference design cooler. Behind here is a massive copper block. And it's pretty much the exact same shit in the Titan, except it's cooled slightly better. Or probably a bit better than this heap of shit, because this was probably running like 80 degrees while playing games without overclocking. So, this card was extremely power hungry and extremely hot to run. The reference design, right? So that's why I've tried to steer clear of reference designs, and I just don't like seeing an enthusiast grade graphics card have a reference design with a blower design cooler. You know, I would have thought Nvidia would have come up with some other, I don't know, design by now. Like, this is a fucking GTX 570. Still uses the same kind of blower design as that fucking graphics card. Like, could you not do this with graphics cards that will probably cost over $1,000? Like, I get it. People will buy it to water cool it. I get it. But why? Why should I have to go out and spend more money on a graphics card just to keep it cool? You know? I just see that, or feel that Nvidia should have changed the cooler by now. They should have had a cooler that was, you know, 2 fans at least, or a 2-fan blower design cooler. Then I would be like, yeah, okay, I can kind of get it. But those fans are always loud and they cool the card really crappy. Granted, all the air goes directly out of the case. That's kind of cool, but it's not really a design that I'm willing to spend over $1,000 for. Never has been, never will be. So, I don't know, what do you think about it? Do you think that the Nvidia Titan X will be worth $1,000? Do you think that you'll get one? Or would you water cool it? Let me know, because I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't even get one. I'd probably just go with, I don't know. I might actually, if I wanted 12 gigs of VRAM, I'd probably wait until Nvidia kind of go, oh, if people want 12 gigs of VRAM or higher than 4 gigs of VRAM, all they have to do is buy the larger model. Like, why do they not give us a 4 gig, an 8 gig, and a 12 gig model? Or an 8 gig model, or a 6 gig model, and a 12 gig model? Why is there always a 2 and 4 gig model for every graphics card that has come out in the last 2 to 3 years? For both the 600 series, 700 series, and 900 series, it's all been 2 or 4 gigs of VRAM. And in the case of GTX 970, it's more like 3.5 with shitty memory on top. So, you know, you can never win, can you? But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you comment, at least. But, yeah, my name is Rampage. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.